What's going on? It's Zay again. I'm back with another 2-Minute Tuesday, and today we are talking about ISO. 2-Minute Tuesday is where I give you tips and tricks in under 2 minutes that you can take and apply to your own, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's start the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. What is ISO? So let's break it down. ISO is really your camera's sensor sensitivity to light. It doesn't increase light. When you up your ISO, it doesn't decrease light. It just increases sensitivity that your sensor is to that light. For example, you may have your aperture locked, you may have your shutter speed locked, but you need more light. You just increase your ISO, make your sensor more sensitive to that light. That way you can increase more light into your image. But the negative thing with ISO is the higher your camera sensitivity is to light, the more noise it will introduce into your image. What noise is just more grain into your image. Makes your image a little bit dirtier. If you want a clean image, it's really not the way you want to go. But sometimes some DPs, they like to introduce noise to give their look a more stylized look. So the way noise works, the higher ISO, the more noise you introduce to your image. The less your ISO, the less noise your image will have, the cleaner it will look. The way that you usually go about, you got the exposure triangle. ISO is usually the last thing you would touch. You're trying to bring more light to your image. The first thing would be aperture. If your aperture is locked, then you want to go to your shutter. If your shutter is locked, then you're trying to find a way to introduce more light to your image. If you can't introduce more light to your scene, then you would touch your ISO. Some cameras nowadays, they have dual native ISOs. Native ISO is the baseline your camera can shoot with no noise in your image. What we're doing this 2 minutes that I tried to do, teach you how you can use it in your own, you know what I'm saying? So say you don't want to introduce grain into your image in post. You want to have that natural look. You want to control how much noise you actually get. Well, if you're shooting on location and you know that you want noise in your image, bump your ISO up just to, let's say you're shooting at 800 where it'd be clean, bump it up to 1600. Then you introduce a little bit of noise into your image and you still can control the way you want it to look. And thank you for watching. It's been Zay, and I'm out.